Welcome back to the dialogue series. This conversation is dialogue 2.5 at the supermarket. The supermarket is a place in America where people go to the store to buy food to eat and different things like that. And we have Luis and Julia who are going to the supermarket. I'll go through the dialogue first, and then I'll make some comments about different parts of the dialogue, and then I'll repeat this for you to be able to say it at home as well. Luis says, "Hey Julia, look at those desserts. How about baking some cookies today?" Julia says, yeah, that's a great idea. While we're here, let's pick up some ingredients. Julia, okay, what do we need? Luis says, the recipe calls for flour, sugar, and butter. Oh, and we also need eggs and chocolate chips. Julia says, why don't you get the dairy ingredients? You'll find those in the refrigerated section in the back of the store. I'll get the dry ingredients. They're in aisle 10. Luis says, great, let's meet at the checkout. Julia says, okay, see you there. So looking back over the dialogue, Luis says, how about baking some cookies today? How about is a way of suggesting an idea to somebody. Julia responds with a What she's using this for is to give her a little bit of time to think. Yeah, that's a great idea. So as she's saying she's deciding that, yes, I really want to do that. Down here, Julia says, why don't you get the dairy ingredients? Again, this is another way of suggesting that Luis go and get the dairy ingredients. It's similar to how about. Why don't you and how about are very similar statements. And notice here where Julia says they're in aisle 10. Aisle is one of those confusing words in English where you don't say one of the letters in the word. And so the S in aisle is silent. It's written down, but you don't say it. So this word is aisle. Take a moment now and review the dialogue notes, information notes. Here are the language notes. Pause the video now and take a moment to read those. You'll notice that I explained some of these already. You may have some more questions about those and you can put them in the dialogue or in the questions below. Now we'll go back through the dialogue. I'll say each line and give you time at home to repeat it yourselves. Luis says, hey Julia, look at those desserts. How about baking some cookies today? Julia responds, yeah, that's a great idea. While we're here, let's pick up the ingredients. Julia says, okay, what do we need? Luis responds, the recipe calls for flour, sugar, and butter. Oh, and we also need eggs and chocolate chips. Julia says, why don't you get the dairy ingredients? You'll find those in the refrigerated section. In the back of the store. I'll get the dry ingredients. They're in aisle 10. Luis says, great. Let's meet at the checkout. Julia says, okay, see you there. There's one other thing I want to point out in the dialogue. When Luis says the recipe calls for, what she means by calls for, it's not literally that the recipe is saying something about the ingredients. It says that's what you need in order to make the cookies. Please review this, repeat it, take a look at the language notes, and if you have any comments, put them in the comments section and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you.